Hi friends and superfans globally, you know who you are. Big Mitchell called me today. He says, what are you doing about your 4 pillars today? Well, it's fall, but fall in San Francisco means summertime. So I'll tell you what, I listened to Hoyt Smith. This is his final week on KDFC, so I had some classical music. It was beautiful music this morning, right? I went and swam in the bay at the Dolphin Club. Then I went to Mount Tam and had a hike. So I got my exercise component in, right? And part of that exercise component on Mount Tam is it's a very spiritual place for me, so I got a little touch of that too. And then my food component, well, that's where we are right now, friends and superfans. I'm going to make a flourless chocolate cake. So look, springform mold, 9-inch. I buttered it. I put a little parchment paper in there. I have separated 6 eggs. The yolks are in here, pale yellow color. I've added a half a cup of sugar to this. My egg whites, I've whipped furiously with the other half a cup, so it's a total of 1 cup of sugar to this. Here, I have 12 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. I like the guitar chocolate, Gary's friend, and into that I have 1.5 sticks of unsalted butter. Now, in the Blanchard eggs, I beat the daylights out of this, the sugar and the egg yolks in here, and I added a strong pinch of one of my favorite salts, Malden salt. Okay, so let's do this little thing. We're going to add some of the chocolate. It's delicious. Mix it. Add some more chocolate. Mix it again. Let's add the balance of the chocolate. I've melted the chocolate, as you can see, obviously. And I melted it over a little double boiler. And I'm adding it in. I lick your hands, it's so good. Mixing the egg whites, the egg yolks, the sugar, the pinch of salt. And that I'm going to start to add to my egg whites. I'm going to fold these in. I've added a little bit of the chocolate. I don't want to miss any of the goodness. I don't need this whisk any longer. I can now fold in the chocolate mixture. Now this is going to all go in a moment. You'll see once I've incorporated this into the springform pan. Now, the whole folding process is not to beat the daylights out of it. You've already done that. Folding is a delicate process. See, I'm pulling it up from the bottom. Pulling this, the chocolate is denser, so I'm pulling that up from the bottom. I want to incorporate it, but I want to still maintain the fluff of the egg whites. So just a delicate incorporation. And then this is all going to go in the pan. You see how it hasn't been a whole lot of time gone by and it's incorporated, right? This is all going to go in the springform pan. And I have the oven on at 325 and I'm going to bake it for 20 minutes. It's going to rise. It's going to get a lot of volume because of the egg whites, obviously. Don't be concerned. 20 minutes, you still want it to be a little jiggly. And we don't want to miss any of this good stuff. Okay. And this is all the good stuff I get to lick in a second. Okay. Now. So delicious. This is going in the oven. The oven rack is centered. It's in the middle, 325, 20 minutes. Pull it out, rest it. Holy cow, who put that in there? I'm drying a pan. Oh, you see, that was part of my double boiler. Anyway, I use the oven as a drying rack. It's going in the oven, 20 minutes. Then I'm going to put it out on a, I'm going to put it on the counter on a, words fail me. I can't remember what this is. Doesn't matter. It's You can see it. It's got metal and it's raised up. Anyway.
It's a rack?
It's a rack, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to put it there 20 to 30 minutes. It's going to deflate. And then I'm going to eat it with a little dollop of some creme fraiche. Maybe a little ice cream if somebody in the house doesn't like the creme fraiche. Okay. That's the flourless chocolate cake. Talk to you soon. Bye. Are those you, friends? Look who I got here. Now, I gotta admit, it's a little longer than 20 minutes, but it's an approximation. You never can tell. I mean, there's no consensus on this, right? It's just what happens. So, I'm gonna set it for at least 30 minutes of resting time. I thought maybe 20 minutes, but at least 30 minutes. And you see little cracks here? Okay, this is, well, in the center here, it's a little jiggly. But anyway, we know it's going to deflate. So in about half an hour, I'll shoot some more video. And then we'll see what it looks like. And we'll test it out. Okay, moment of truth, my friends. Moment of truth. Okay. I took a dull knife and I went around it, but I have not popped the spring. Let's do it together. Gently. Gently. Gently! Okay. Lift it off. Whoa! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put this on a plate. I'll leave the bottom on it. Those of you know that a springform pan has two parts. You can't really see it at the bottom there. Okay. Now, let's cut it. You see it's fallen a little bit. Oh, it's still molten in this inside. This could be very interesting. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's more like a pudding.
Give it to me.
You know what? I don't mind it that way. Maybe we should have had a bowl. I'm going to add some creme fraiche. Well, so obviously it needed more cooking time, but let's taste it. Ooh, so good. Who cares if it's a little liquidy? Genius.